No. You're. Yeah, you're.
Tower, this is Maverick. Bye-bye. Oh, fuck. It's Ghost Rider. That's what I was trying to think of.
Todd. Eagle 1, Fox 2.
I chose it. That's fine. No problem. Hey, I've been sitting here for 5 minutes. I'm taking like a win. What do you mean? I'm not to play.
Stalker AD.
I have searched my list. Let me know when you go. I'm playing this.
Hello, everybody. Just checking this up on forums.
I tried to bluff. I drafted blind.
No. I mean, what did you go?
No, it's Butcher vs. Ghostby because I wanted to practice smash up. It's like I couldn't take the. It's like we're not playing what we're actually doing. We're playing for Sheep Station. So let's do the practice.
If you happen to find me a bottle of water, I would be very happy.
So what's happening here is the last of the
that would be
matches.
amazing. Thank you.
Both these teams have already qualified for
This
the final.
headset as good as the headset. Woohoo! Thank you. Because Chris has the Baraka, so it's go time.
The Baraka Obama.
Nice.
Down this end,
You're starting with it, or I am? Oh. That's alright. I have faith in you. You need to practice your shoveling anyway. Are you playing Sloan, or are you playing... Yeah.
Oh.
No, that's doable.
I'm gonna go
I don't know. I reckon the Sentry Stones are going to die. Everything else I don't know about, but the Sentry Stones are definitely going to die.
I don't know it. The thing is, Colin, I don't know if Sentry Stones died because he's playing Balder 2.
Yes.
They're also feeded.
They get one turn where they're feeded.
So
they die every other turn.
Of Team Asian Dad.
Alright.
They very well may be the only thing you kill, but you're going to kill them.
You got them Sentry
That's why they
Stones.
turned him down a little bit.
So what magic weapons
Too
have
much.
you got? Is it Butcher and Ruin and that's it?
Yeah.
Hence, he's got Denegro 1, Stalker, Death Ripper, 2 Night Wretches,
I'm not gonna lie, this
Race
is
Engine,
I'm not
3 free
exactly
solos,
all
Rengrave, and 2
like
Pistol
to
Wraiths. I assume one of those Pistol Wraiths is going to become a Hellsinger when it comes out.
Do you have AD?
Yes.
Full unit of Blackbane's Ghost Raiders,
I have to advance move.
3 Min Revenant Crews, 1 Revenant Crew has 2 rifles,
Only Ruin
and the other
has
2 Revenant Crews have 3
right, and
rifles.
the Kodiaks. Are there 2 Kodiaks?
No,
And-
never orders. I don't actually have access to them.
Okay.
So why?
Chris Davies,
Just Ruin. Balance
captain of Team Tryhard, and the Tryhard player of Team Tryhard, has Butcher 3,
Fuck that up.
Devastator Juggernaut, 2 Marauders, Ruin, Kovnik Joe, a minion of Battle Mechanics, 2 Field Guns, a Mortar. The Mortar's free,
Have a good
because
game.
this is a Winter Guard Command.
All right.
You as
Full
well.
unit of
You have an
rifles with 3
enjoyable
rockets.
and fun-filled game as much as I would like you not to.
I think Chris has a bit of a
All
matchup
right, we're going to...
advantage here.
Well, they've
Ghostwalk
never played this one
unit.
before.
Well, we were talking about this morning in the hotel room, and that the biggest issue with Ghost Fleet is that
Alright, you
its
get
dispersed
you're
armor
already being
presents the biggest form of
unnecessary
problem.
spells.
No, I'm going to run through that. Deliberately.
Colin rated this as a
Prove the
3.
point that I can.
Still BMing me now.
That's fair.
That means
That's fair.
no
You're
advantage.
using
either
your
way.
arc nodes because even though you can
Interesting
see
that Chris
targets-
rated it as a 2.
I rated it as a 2. Paul,
Oh, sorry, you did, yeah.
So I thought Colin had a bit of advantage.
That's interesting. Because when Drew and I were talking about it this morning, he said that dispersed armor was the biggest problem across multiple Japs, whereas anything like a mammoth or something like that is one thing where you can parasite it, feed on it, and it's dead.
That's true. I'm not sure. Well, we'll see how good the rifles are at taking out.
So the
That many
leader,
ghost
it's
pirates.
basically you
Leader has
true.
red on him.
and
Leader
it's,
has red on him. Leader has red on him.
Black Banes is going to be a
You
problem.
RP him, they stop coming
Yeah.
back.
and it's the leader. You recur within 3 of the leader.
Completely within 3.
Okay.
Go on you, Stalker. What's 13 from you? Yeah? Okay, sure.
The biggest problem I think Chris is going to have is that he has no mechanics.
He's got mechanics.
I'm gonna say.
You're on his list, aren't
If you ruined for him, then that's alright.
We're just pulling up
Oh,
Chris's
wait.
list.
Yesterday, I think they died relatively early. Against Potsy.
What blasts have you got?
It is quite useful to kill the mechanics.
What's their range?
18.
It's also
he has a
really
minion.
useful to have a
You're in
Tycom
range.
charge and take out both arms on Ruin.
As long as you don't also have shadow.
There was much salt.
Shadowstorm doesn't work like that, sadly.
True.
God, if it did, that would actually. I'd be like, okay, I guess we are just playing, Sorcerer, and we're calling it a day.
Guess who forgot to apparition his Black Banes? That's right. It was me.
Guess who didn't remember that Black Banes had apparition? Or frankly,
Also
Colin's
me.
off to a flying start.
No. Stop trying to own all the fucking failures of this matchup. I'm the one who picked this.
So that looks like the Negra behind the hill.
I'm already seeing a problem here. I really want to go first and get
The further back
one to go first.
model behind the hill.
It seems a problem.
Towards
By the
the
way, where's... Oh, there's Red Break.
And be prepared for those back Revenant Pirates to never move. I think Colin has the only list of Ghost Fleet this weekend to have a Wraith Engine.
You have to roll a 2+ on a 1, you
I like
fall
the Wraith
down.
Engine especially.
So do I.
And knock down. True. So it's knocked down and stationary. If you're knocked down on it, you're
And
stationary.
Colin stated there was much regret.
No.
And
It's,
it's
having a health
it's Guild Ball fast. It's Guild Ball fast
So
ground.
you never stand up ever again.
All right, let's commence the hard work. Go for Butcher first, I think. I don't really need it. Shuriken Catapult.
There's 2 of them. There's another one over here.
All right, I am going to move the mortar backwards.
That's the spirit. Retreat! Sound the retreat.
We're already retreating.
Advance move backwards. Let's do this.
We have 10 inches of space to work with. We can do this. Anyway, I'm going to shoot him, your Stalker.
As
Going to
people can see
fucking
on the
Stalker.
stream, there's
And
no
I'm gonna
reason for
just
us
roll a
commentating.
scatter.
Colin does
Big
it for us.
direction, smaller distance. Scatter's direction 3. And 3 inches, so nothing. God damn it, Mortar. There's like all the pirates over there. I mean, yes, it doesn't actually matter, but there were all the pirates over there. I
Of course,
will.
if the,
Sons of Death
if the
Road.
mortar had killed any
With
pirates, it
Butcher.
would have just come back.
And it would have
Actually,
been the
don't care if
greatest
you
move
do that
ever,
much.
according to Chris.
If I what?
If you shoot Butcher that much, because maybe then I get to commit Butcher and not feel bad about it. There's also probably no need to energize her at this point. So
You have any way to
Now
remove
Chris looking less hungover than
Ruin
normal.
punching his thing. And you be honest, you'd be surprised how much that
Yeah.
might happen. Anyway,
I don't
he
know
is
whether
silent.
that's an advantage or a disadvantage for
What
Colin.
is the threat on your Wraith? Your Wraith engine doesn't have apparition, does it?
No.
The stream's not
I
quite
think so.
capturing it, but Chris has amazing hangover hair this
I
morning.
don't really care if you threaten me with your Stalker. Does Stalker Grievous Wounds? Wait, it's got Grievous Wounds, right?
Yep.
Okay. That actually might be a problem.
Grievous Wounds, of course, now works on Warjacks. So if you Grievous Wounds one of Chris's heavies,
Alright, I guess
Repair
we're
them with the mechanics.
energizing. Alright, energizer for 2.
Energy. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Energy.
Energy legs.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
This scenario
Don't
is
stop moving, baby. Only you can drive me crazy. Hey! Hey!
there are 2 flags.
See what I mean? We don't need to
Each
commentate.
corner
inches
goes at you, and you're fully like
16
going
inches
to
from the
songs
side.
that are just-
You can only dominate your friendly flag for 1 control point. You can control the enemy flag for 1 control point, or dominate it for 2. And you can control the zone for 1 control point, or dominate it for 2. And Killbox is in this scenario.
Who do you think the scenario actually favors?
I mean, I'll get shot by all the ghost rifles, but what's your throw range? 11 on the stalker?
13.
Instinctively, you'd say Cardinal.
Let's just not get the stalker in
Because-
the face as well.
Good choice.
I don't really, and you got
Cardinal, they just love to sit in the zone and not do anything.
Sorry, you've got
Yeah, that's
what you
fair.
call it on your stalker, right? It's
It has jump.
With all the recursion in Ghost Fleet,
13 with jump.
Speed 7, jump 5, reach 1.
I'll just double check that using bases.
the other thing is, it's hard for Chris to dominate a flag with Butcher when there's a Stalker, and either Denegra hasn't feeded, or there's the opportunity to get an Arc Node to Butcher.
Yeah, that's totally fair as well. It should be interesting to see exactly how much work the Ruffles can do.
Cancel spells within 3 if he has a soul, right? Other than that, I can't target him with spells.
Correct.
So Denegra doesn't have a speed buff for a Stalker. And I'm just
Base
waiting for
range
Warren
11.
to double check that.
7, speed
Already
3,
lost
and...
both arms.
Oh, sorry,
No.
7, charge,
Each
1
of them
entry.
lost 1 arm.
Ah, they've got jump.
Oh, they do have leap, correct.
So I believe it's 7 and a leap, which is 13 inches. But want to check. And War Room is super fast at loading.
You know what? If you want to, let's go there. If you want to commit on Mr. Devastator, go for it.
So the Devastator
guy's gonna charge
is in
the Arc Node
range
over there.
of the Wraith Engine there. But the other Warjacks are out.
This Juggernaut will run. Field gun.
Interesting thing about
Actually,
Denegra
alright,
is
so how
that
are we doing this?
you
I think Joe will give tough,
cripple
obviously.
and feet on a Carter Warjack. You really don't give a shit if you're engaging it.
Yeah, that's pretty true. Also, interesting fact about Denegra, she's horrible.
What is their rank?
Fair.
4. He gives them +1, they can see rat,
Here we
they
go.
can aim and stuff.
War Room's up.
It's all tough.
Yep, Stalker speed 7, bounding leap 5 inches, and 1 inch melee range.
Again, you got.
So that's 13 inches of threat.
Devastator.
It's got 2 power 12s.
5 packets.
If you can parasite and feet, that's 2 power 17s at mat 9. And
With Grievous Winds.
Butcher really doesn't like that.
Got a Brocker?
And no dog in this list, from what I understand.
Don't think so. No
I
dog.
can appreciate that. I'm not feeling it.
I understand doing it for 1 day, but fuck you if you want to do it twice. I slept alright last night. Not great, but
Thanks to
better
Colin
than
for letting everyone know his sleep patterns.
That's Frawley he's talking to. You can't see him on the camera.
You know me.
He
I just have to
is-
flare it a bit.
Colin's teammate who has already forfeited.
Classic Frawley.
He's turning up.
Apparition. 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 Apparition.
Dude. God damn it! Why do you remember it when it matters?
Alright, I'm about to hand the
That's
mic
how
over to
pro
Frawley.
players roll, Chris. They never make mistakes.
Fuck up, cunts.
That's true.
Alright, Scrubbers, what's going on?
Do I want to allocate anything?
That is amazing, Chris.
I'm out of 13.
No, I'm trying to work out where 14 is from you.
So, Mr. Frawls, with no team bias, who do you think is going to take this one out?
Literally just in 21. I could walk straight at.
Say that one more time.
Sure. If you activate the
Without team bias, who do you think is going to take it out?
I can walk through here.
Sure.
So I can, right now, I can go
Overall,
like there. I'm just like half.
No, this matchup.
This matchup, Ghost Fleet should win. And
I mean, if you feed
the
on
reason
me,
that they're
that's
playing it
probably
is
not
just
the-
practice.
I don't think I die if you feed on me.
But
You
yeah,
can't
look,
charge.
our money in general has been on Ghost
Yeah, I
Fleet
don't
for
think
most of our matchups. So it's like rip that game.
And what do you think about the Wraith engine in Columns list?
It really helps against a fair whack of Kador tech. Just by virtue of giving them immune to blast, if you ever happen to have magical blast,
No access to Pathfinder
like
video, right?
Conquest say.
And it still has Dark Shroud,
Yeah.
7 armor swing.
Yeah, oh yeah. So it's a double whammy, right? Like the immune to blast thing is Nito, and the Dark Shroud is just another way to get Dark Shroud in the list.
Well, the only way to get Dark Shroud in this is from aware.
And it means that if you get Vlad and you get the Conquest and you get the Arcane
So I
Wonder
don't
objective
think
or
we
whatever,
allocate anything this
you
turn.
give it magic attacks, and they're just like, oh well, you kill one, eat shit,
Yeah, that's fair.
which is just another buck and dick punch, right?
Come on, where's the 8?
Look, Chris does have a habit of accidentally pulling things out when it comes to Butcher, but
You want an
I
8?
think overall this is going to be favoring
As
favoring
it turns out, I
Colin
can't
quite
pick
heavily
fucking
because, as Chris so eloquently put it, I kill a pirate, he kills a Winter Guard, pirate comes back, Winter Guard stays dead.
And Colin is not likely to put Degrid or Denegra into Dick Punch range.
No
Well,
counter
you
charge.
say that, but we killed him twice earlier this week.
And the only RP
very
is from
upsetting.
Chance.
I mean, but that's why you practice, right? That's why you see where you can push the list. You see where you can push your caster. You see, just little things, right? So when we had a practice game, I was getting shellacked, and we thought I would, but he mispositioned like one of his 1,000 pirates, which made it a bit awkward for Denny to feed super optimally, which meant I had an outside chance
Even
to kill
better
him.
than the real thing.
And
That's fair. What were you playing into that?
that was P. Haley.
Bebop, I think you're
It was
alright
not
with
good.
the whole, you just
She's like
outlaw
Captain
Alien
Dick Punch.
win.
Well, so you'd look at it, right? And you go, on face value, P. Haley can give out 1,000 dead shit dudes, right? Just, you want to kill shit cunts all fucking day? P. Haley's like, yes, I can do that. You want me to fucking punch 1,000 pirates? You're like, that sounds great. And then you realize that he's got an excellent shooting phase, an excellent disable phase, and an ability to mitigate a huge amount of your shooting through the actual Ghost Pirates. Because
That and Ghost War.
unless you're playing Blazers, which you aren't,
We wanna see.
it's Storm Division.
Somewhere out of 13.
Half your
Friend of one
shots
of
don't
these is
work
effectively-
against stuff,
Yeah.
and you can mitigate electrolytes quite significantly. Because if it's going onto pirates and going onto bullshit, going onto the incorporeal pirates, you're just like, well, fuck.
Yeah, that's true. A bit of a binary
And
matchup.
So yeah, it was just a case of he swarms forward, and
Who's
I'm
the
like,
triple grass,
this is
but
not
good
great.
job.
And he's like, you can kill my fucking
Just.
riflemen. I don't
No,
care. They're
missed
coming
it.
back.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And you shoot
Ghost
Pro
War.
plays, he missed!
Ghost War.
D4 of my cav, and they
Cav
die, and then I'm like, well, this game's fucking done.
Yes, matchup playable, we can do this!
And how do you feel about Ghost Fleet in
If you could
general in
just get
terms
your
of
ghost
balance?
pirates to please, so your pistol race please fuck off, and also,
I
God, I'm so glad you don't
believe
have Ghost Cane.
it's a step in the wrong direction because they deliberately
I'm not the only one with Ghost Cane.
curtailed recursion this edition, right? Because recursion is bullshit. Recursion is one of the strongest mechanics in the game,
Running,
and
and they Ghost Swap, right?
Yeah.
some amount of recursion is cool, right? You want recycling, like mechanic throwers, right? You want them to be able to come back, but you don't want to
That
have
will
them
actually
Mark
matter.
II,
So
Okay,
where
so
you got
he's
two
the
mechanic
shuriken
rolls,
cannon.
you take back for
This is the
free,
dire
or
event.
Gotcha. Or
I'm just glad you don't have
killing
Blade
a storm
because that would be
random
incredibly
bullshit
bad.
like that. Just being able to dump
He does
wherever you
now.
want, activate and race.
Now that he's throwing his catapult at people.
Now you have to plan around.
That's why he
it.
can't shoot the
Same
following
way
turns,
do
because you have to go and
Hey,
grab his
three,
catapult.
you go
Go
revive
find it.
the cat anywhere and kill
Retrieve
someone
catapult.
11,000
Fire again.
inches away. Was unacceptable,
That's
right?
Awakening a lot.
or like will have to be. So having recursion back in the game, is okay, but having recursion that goes back to the Mark II of put a guy down, he can activate, he's fucking happy, doesn't seem right to me. Now, at face value, it's alright on Ghost Pirates because they're quote unquote really, really shit. But the Roffelmans aren't shit, right?
And Denny turned shit on too.
Yeah, look, Denny turns shit on, that's fine. But it's the three guys that shoot, right? So what you'd worry about as a player playing into Ghost Fleet is the three guys that have 20-inch threat, right? All the little shit cunts that have got to get into melee to do any work, or have their little pop guns. Yeah, they're decent pop guns, but it's all short range stuff, which means you can get to grips with the list, you can get to grips with the mod, like with the unit, blah blah blah. But because of the three guys that just shoot you, they play them forward, they get them killed, they get them back. There's no punishment, so there's really no counterplay.
So it's a zero-sum game, really.
It's a zero-sum game, and I don't think you can have both. So if you want it so that the pirates come back, and you want it so that the pirates come back and do work, that's cool. But I don't think the riflemen should be recursive.
13, yeah.
Or you can go the other way and make it so that it's like every other piece of recursion in the game, which is you don't get to shoot that turn.
Which would totally shit on this list permanently.
Oh yeah, and it would make it consistent, but it would make it pretty weak. So
we were discussing a balance last night of saying that at the end of your activation, if there are any models outside of the command range, they're destroyed.
They might be
For everyone or just for the pirates?
Just for the pirates.
Why would you make such an arbitrary rule? I understand what you're going for to stop people from leaving the faggot back.
You put it in Deathbound.
Yeah, I thought so.
Feels gimmicky.
Oh, totally agree. But it's such a fine striking balance between this totally unique list that abuses that particular rule in such a way. Not abuses, makes advantage.
It doesn't actually come up that often. Like it's people play it as a safety guard, but it's pretty unusual to wreck the whole unit.
I watched Drew's game yesterday, and he and Jan pretty much wiped out a unit to a man 3 or 4 times, but that was Texas, so more dudes ban.
Yeah, look, it can be done. I mean, yeah, look, it's always been one of those kind of, if you've got recursion, leave a guy back safe, blah blah blah. I don't know. It smacks of like a real meta rule. Just in general, I'm not a fan of meta rules.
Well, I think the Ghost Fleet in and of itself is actually meta bending.
Not meta bending. I mean meta as in the rule itself.
No, I agree with what you're saying. I'm just saying that Ghost Fleet, in terms of its prevalence as it's coming forward, it's meta bending.
Fine. It's a good list, but having rules in the game which only make sense if you see how people kind of abuse other rules is weird. Right? Like,
It will cost you the game.
if you look at that at face value, you'd be like, that just really punishes like accidentally leaving your guys out of formation or popping a free strike on your leader or something dumb.
Let's see.
Right, that's what that looks like.
I'm pretty sure the
And it's only if you've watched somebody hang back like what Colin's obviously doing that you realize why they would write that rule that way. And that's really counterintuitive for both new and old players. And that's what I mean by a meta rule. It doesn't actually...
Oh, no, I agree with what you're saying. It was just the simplest way for us to reconcile it.
Yeah, it would definitely help. At least then you feel like you could overextend it and kill a unit.
We were talking about it last night, and it just seems that we've returned to a little bit of Mark II-esque, as in you need to have one list to do with crits, aka Ghost Fleet, and then everything else.
So I think you're being rosy melodramatic.
Bates was talking about this, thank you very much.
You're another like 4 mil away from the
Same,
pain.
same.
Keep going. Keep
Get
going.
the fuck out, Frols.
Keep going there.
Yeah, just that.
Yep.
Look, people were saying that about Storm Division,
I don't know
and now
about
it's one of the
one.
weaker
Probably
tier
just
lists, so go fucking figure.
That's because you got heavy metal.
It should be only
I don't
very
mean for
close.
Sigma, I mean in general,
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, keep
right?
going
Like,
back
people
and
are going
forth,
fucking
yeah,
apeshit
I think
about
you're
it,
back
so...
on probably 3 or 4 mil.
Well, I mean, it's not Jaws of the Wolf.
I'm sorry?
It's not Jaws of the Wolf.
Just it.
Yeah.
It's also not Winterguard Command
Yeah.
or Oracle.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing
Wow.
gonna slow me down.
Oracles is cool. No, let's be honest, the fucking Nerfs and shit are really bad war beasts, alright? Like,
That's true.
you can spam trash. Good job, idiot. Has anything happened in this joke of a game?
I believe they have both moved forward. Pirates have died and also come back.
No, not really.
Chris just nudging his models forward.
Look, I really want to commentate and do it properly, but holy shit, it's just cancer v cancer. It's not fun to watch. We'll come back in 20 minutes when Chris has actually drawn a line of engagement.
I think
It seems like Chris body blocking with the jack seems like the best plan.
Well, it's awkward because that giant fucking pond does nothing to Colin and everything to Chris.
So this unit
Yeah, it's true.
is
Because
The blue ones.
Denny can give out,
And that
you
unit's
know,
the red,
give out
yellow,
Ghost
grey
Walk.
ones.
It's like fucking LSD at Woodstock, right? Just handing it out. As per usual, Chris has tokens nowhere near the models that they actually are supposed to be next to.
Crawley can't hear me. He can hear me.
Crawley.
Maybe.
Crawley.
Oh, talk?
It's Ghost Rider. Press the apply button.
Alright, I'm gonna.
We can technically hear you, but it's echoey and weird.
I'm gonna go. Oh man, why do I keep dropping to 1 against fucking Denny? This is just so bad.
Always
But
a good choice.
I kind of need to, want to, vaguely have to do it. And it feels so garbage. Ah,
You are so garbage.
nah, shut up, nerd.
Nathan Furley being as impartial as
Butcher
always.
Gives 1 to Rowan. Upkeep 1 to this Marauder.
He's my captain. I can shit talk him.
That's fair. And Joshua Bates in the chat saying that he still doesn't care about Cricks. You play sick now, dude.
That's yeah, I know. It's a nice.
Also, get well, Gigantor.
I know. It's nice. God,
Hashtag
man. Shame
Sons of the
something would
Drizzle.
happen to it, like,
Like it
What
being
was that?
here, which
Sons
is
of the
where it's meant
Drizzle.
to be.
I was like, that's a really free, nice bowling target.
You want to kill Ghost
Randomly.
Fleet dead? Take a bunch of fucking gun
Thanks, Colin, I
mages
appreciate
and blazes and shit.
Okay.
I hear that in Mark III, gun mages are bad.
And you got 1
Yeah, they are, but blazes still kill
I
stuff.
don't know if I
Oh,
can
okay.
kill all 3.
If only they ignored stealth, right?
What in that list is stealth apart from Denny?
I was just trolling you as a Signal player.
True. It's alright. I got charges now. They're good.
Fuck you.
Or, you know, Sloan if you want to be that guy.
What? It's a stalker.
Double fuck
Oh, that
you.
one's a half a chair. Night Wrench.
Look, if you really hate fun, just play Sloan.
Isn't Jack
It's the
playing
other reason
Sloan?
I wanted to play the
Jack
first game
hates
of the
fun.
Yeah, exactly.
to get fuck ups out of the way
Well,
and
that's-
get my eye in before the 2 actual rounds.
Agreed. That's like. I actually was vaguely mentioned to Frawley, and then he shot me down over it.
Looks like Chris is probably going to be moving to the flag soon. Start capping some points. It's probably going to be pretty hard for Chris to actually contest.
That is his go-to in this scenario with Butcher. We've always said that Butcher is an attrition slash like pretends to play a game caster. He's like, look, I can come forward and fuck your day, or this is my house. I'm gonna live here. I'm gonna build Fort Dixworth. Then you come into my house. I'm gonna punch you in the nutsack.
man. Oh yeah.
And so he just lives on the flag
That's right.
I can either roll dice or sit here and win anyway.
and just win anyway. Now,
I'm over
the unfortunate
I don't
thing for
think
him
so.
is
I
I
think it
think
stopped right
Denny
there.
has enough bullshit that she can play that game better.
So I'm an inch away.
And she can kill him pretty quickly.
Yeah, like if he's up on that
Yep.
flag, he's always exposed. Cap 6, she can kill him.
Oh yeah, baby. All right, so it's power 12 on the
That
collateral.
minus
I roll on
4
red.
armor swing.
What's his
6
armor?
if he wants it. Huh? Nah, you do
Holy
cripple.
shit.
He's armor 14. That was
You
very,
cripple
very
for defense
unlikely.
because you guys are all retards.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep.
That pirate got hit or no?
I don't know. So yeah,
I
go
didn't
for
know.
it. Go for it.
And then on Denny, power 12.
Like, you really got to pump up that mat.
Dice off
Fight
2, tough
rat
what?
force.
8?
Hey, damn
We'll take 3.
All right. Guys, big winner. Roll the 6 for the slam distance.
Didn't move Stalker, left Stalker, forgot to activate Stalker. Stalker gets slammed over Denny and Rengrave, kills Rengrave.
Like I said, Colin can throw games.
That's how you win Ghost Fleet, apparently. By the way, power 20 on your Stalker. What's your armor?
20? Fuck me. Alright, plus 7.
Throwing
7
games is a
He's got one
technology
loss.
that Colin has down pat.
Losing Rangrave is pretty big.
Strong
Yeah.
fucking start.
Good
I'll tell you
over
that much.
Remember that Matt you were talking, that Matt fixer you were talking about?
Yeah.
Good thing we hit 2 bars.
Yeah.
This is about as
Rat
bad as
4.
I can make
Heard
it.
Rat 5's better. Heard 7's
I
even
forgot
better
to
than
activate
that.
the Stalker and then it got slammed over Denny and Rengrave died.
9's a good number.
I don't think that counts as an attack.
9 is an
That's
excellent
collateral
number,
damage.
especially compared to fucking 4.
He rolled a 6 on the slam distance to clip Rengrave. He rolled trip 6s on the combo smite to hit the Stalker, and then one shot the Stalker.
Can you kill the Negro?
Yeah, that's a knockdown to Negro.
I don't think so, but
Were
I
you
don't.
asking if she's in? She's not.
No, she's definitely not in.
He
Right, okay.
wasn't.
Yeah. Well, you didn't get displaced forward due to due to.
I did, but only like
Not enough, basically.
a quarter.
TLDR, he got Rengrave. Everything
Yes,
else
that
doesn't
was
matter.
okay.
Move it a little closer.
Come a little bit closer.
How do you beat post lead? Easy. You just combo
You know,
slap.
if you'd rolled a 5, it probably would have worked. Because she couldn't.
Too
have done
much
the other
value,
way,
Chris,
so
you're
rolled
shit.
away.
Straightforward.
So-
Guys, I overachieved. I tried too hard.
Please stop shouting into the mic.
Nah.
If he
Double the
rolled
inconvenience.
the 5 on the slam distance probably would have put Denny in front all the way in.
He rolled too good.
Roll too high.
It did kill Rengrave.
All right.
That's the first time he's died.
Boost attack roll.
What was the slam with?
Combo smite hits this guy. Ego
Oh, with the
slam.
combo slams.
Yeah, the Marauder.
Well,
Sure.
all right.
Just combo slammed a random model.
Power 20.
I think with the death of Rengrave,
Holy shit.
game probably just got a little bit more interesting.
Take 16
You say
more.
that, but everything in Chris's army is defense
I
garbage.
love this game, apparently. Holy
Is that the
shit.
one
Like,
that already
name a
put two?
defense higher than 14.
I'm trying to bring some kind of interest to this matchup because so far it's just slugs fucking.
No, it's Pirates of the Pancreas. It's fucking cancer.
I need to stop.
Shout out to Tom
I
Oliver.
need to actually concentrate on this game because I can actually play it now.
So you hit that one for 16 to the 2?
By the way, Tort, what's a dean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look, generally speaking, Rengrave dying is a bit of a dick punch, but Winterguard have trash stats, and they're all K-Dor heavies, so the highest defense is the Dogs and Butcher. So it matters when you're going for the kill, but Butcher's not exactly known for being a swift fucker, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Bump these guys, can I? No, it's in bulldoze.
No, can't be pushed. Is this mic worth anything to you, or is it better if I just take it off?
What?
Is the mic worth anything, or is it better if I just take it off?
No, it's for everyone else. It's just, when you talk, I get about a half-second delay, so I hear you double, and it's weird.
Yes, it makes fully inconvenient. I love it.
Quietly, where you can't hear me the first time. It's better.
Yeah, it's less Colin and more Chris that doubles it down.
Alright, we're gonna go with this belt gun. Oh, it's a bounce.
We are
The
finally
downside
rolling
is
some
There's
attacks.
gonna be a lot of new Ghost Pirates very quickly. This guy shoots
With no Rengrave inside.
5 and 8.
13.
Yep, kills him. Or hits and kills. This guy takes the shot at the guy with the diving helmet. Sure, alright. Power 12 kills him automatically.
Power 12?
Bang, bang,
Yeah, they're power 12. They got blunderbusses. I'm gonna shoot the guy with the GG proprietary shuriken catapult. Rat 7 and 6 will hit. He
I
gets
got-
knocked down and killed. Yep.
So how do you rate the matchups for the rest of your team, Mr. Frols?
This guy. Well, I fix him.
Sure.
Well, considering that they went with the RNG's approach,
I forgot to activate a Stalker.
I feel like Jack's going to slap the living shit out of Circle with Slime.
Rengrave died straight away. It took
I
7
feel
rounds,
like-
and
happen.
then he got knocked down.
I feel like Virus
I nearly-
v. Gorton could kind of go both ways.
I nearly won the game off of that. If I slammed him with
Gorton's got a lot of staying power, but
If he'd rolled a 5
Virus
on
is a
slam
dick
distance, then
puncher.
he would have been knocked back far enough.
Sev 2 into Scar 1 with Weightless
Sev
Lift.
2 into Scar was going to be close, but then Sev feeded and killed Iacos with a trip 6, so
Wow.
better be lucky than good, right?
No, I made a fairly catastrophic error.
So
We'll
that's,
find out
you know,
exactly what
Iacos down, 2 Stalkers down,
Yeah, that was the guy who...
Yeah,
et cetera, et
that's what I
cetera.
thought, yeah.
That's why I wanted to fix it.
So not fun for the Drew there.
And normally Drew, any other player would probably burn a bit of tilt, but it's Drew.
Plus side, there's going to be some new Ghost
He
Pirates.
barely knows he's playing a game of War Machine right now.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. He's had about a game of a month of practice. since the advent of Mark III.
I think he's played Ghost Fleet once before yesterday.
In fact, it was twice.
Yeah, I might have to.
My apologies, listeners.
Oh well. Do Butcher. I'll do Joe.
But that's
Does,
fine. That by itself shows both the strength of him as a player, at least from his Mark II practice, and also how bullshit Ghost Fleet is. It really doesn't take that much mechanical skill because it's just swarming forward.
It's more clock placement.
Yeah, which he was always good at because he's used to playing with about 11 billion dudes. And so, yeah, you need to manage the clock, and that's a skill, definitely. But there's not a lot of kind of tricky plays. There's a lot of moving parts in the sense that there's 1,000 guys, but they're all doing the same thing.
It's pretty much keep calm and Ghost Fleet.
Yeah, absolutely. Just marching forward, doing his thing, and having a nice, consistent army like that is quite cathartic, by the way.
Yeah, when he was playing Yarn yesterday, it was off stream, obviously, but it was Yarn with Thexus versus Ghost Fleet, and that game was just horrific.
Well, see, Thexus has tools, right? Thexus has always got vectors, right? That's his jam, right? Between TK and the fucking feet, he's got vectors coming out the wazoo. Ghost Fleet's just like, all right, let's go. We'll fucking just punch in the face. I'm gonna feed on you, and I'll punch in the face, and we'll just go. I'll go to 12 rounds, right?
Yeah, there's no finesse to Ghost Fleet.
There's no finesse. Whereas the Thexus player's got to be thinking and looking and going for those I don't call them edge plays, but looking,
Unseen plays.
Yeah, looking for where you can leverage your value, right?
How's Sloan going?
It's a similar kind of thing to like I was talking about before, playing Colin the other day with the Haley. That was his game to lose, right? And I think the Vexus one was the same. It was Ghost Fleet's game to lose, but Vexus has a lot of ways to pull stuff out if Colin's not careful, mostly just with caster placement. But sometimes caster placement can be, like I said, he had the big model in the middle. One of the pirates, and the pirate was exactly where he wanted to feed to catch all the stuff he wanted to catch, and can't really do anything about that. So he moved slightly to the side. It's slightly suboptimal, blah blah blah. So there's a little bit more to it than I'm giving credit for, but so you got to be careful about those.
Aiming guy, 3-man C-Rat into this guy.
So make sure you're cognizant of the 7-inch bubble around Denny.
And I think it's part of the strength of Ghost Fleet with Denny, because she's pretty much the most immortal caster in crits with the style of Ghost Fleet that goes around her. Because it's hard to get to her, hard to shoot her.
Yeah. I mean, you can go the other way, right? You can go with one of the Gaspies, because...
Or Terminus.
Those two,
they can close out.
Aim to lead the
so one of the things that Colin quite likes,
aiming guy,
the same way that Chris obviously does with Butcher 3, is if push comes to shove and you both grind each other down, you got fucking 3 or 4 minutes on the clock, you got Gaspy in a zone, you got Butcher in a zone, it cunts are dickheads. He'll kill your caster by himself, he'll kill a heavy maybe by himself, and
then teleport away, and then you're done.
Yeah, right, like you can get worked up. Soul Split is fucking power 15 and got sustain.
Just go for Butcher.
You will kill people. And when push comes to shove, if it's Gaspy and one pirate left, that could be enough. And Denny doesn't really have that. Right, she's got to burn a lot on spells to get anywhere near that much personal output.
I don't believe the Devastated is
there's
in the way that
nothing awful about casting this cripple and then charging somebody, and being Mat 7 with Shadowbind, and power 14, I think. But it's not setting the world on fire.
I think she's power 11.
I actually will shift Butcher a bit forward because I was a little out of the kill box. Yes. The doggo goes here. Actually, I haven't moved Butcher anyway, so whatever.
Looks like Butcher's setting up the couch.
Again?
Butcher's setting up the couch.
Yep. It's the reclining Butcher.
This one? No,
I must say, we've been meaning to get him in like a little chair, like what Fatty has.
That's fucking great.
He's
Yeah.
heavy, so he's got
Get the base for Resheth and just put it on.
no, it's 1 inch.
Put on Butcher.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe put the puppies underneath.
That's a great idea.
Just really annoy Peter.
Go back. Pull back a bit. Camp 1, sadly. To be fair, I'm not.
Oh, Butcher's camping 1. This is not going to be fun.
Chris, how much camp have you got?
One.
That's a 1 camp Butcher, guys.
Not liking it, but
Fine, Wolf. Should be fine.
Hits it, because you're on,
Colin declares behind a wall, shit's fine.
what's your arm?
14.
6 damage.
To the...
To the 3. I think it kills it. 'cause
Which
you're
really
not-
demonstrates how lazy the
Yeah,
Ghostblade
that's-
player can be.
Yeah, it's
So I could kill you, but I don't need to. I'm just gonna fucking win.
Alright, we're just gonna do Ruin. I'm gonna RP that guy.
And Butcher looks like he's not on the flag.
Charge again. I think...
So the couch has not been set up yet.
Charge threat.
His charge rate's 9.
So it's slightly less than there, right?
Yeah.
A bit back.
Do you want to check that?
Yep.
Well,
It does
basically,
have it, right?
that's why I
Couch strategy has not been engaged.
Sure, though, right? Yeah. So as long as you're pretty sure, then that's fine.
So plan shave continues.
Do you have a 1-inch hook?
That's a 3.
So that's just in. I'll just go to max reach then on you.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
commentator
I don't
thoughts,
know what
right?
actually-
The Arcno just got
Well, no,
obliterated,
here's the
but
thing, is,
fortunately Colin has 3, so I don't think he's too worried.
Super fucking close.
It's the classic what's a battle group approach.
You played your turn based on it, and we assumed it was.
And against anyone else, they'd be like, Butcher has a blit?
I think in retrospect, we probably should have checked it at the start of the turn properly. Yeah. But yeah, chuck
In
it
actual
on
fact, I'll probably charge him because it twists the base so that I can
Sure.
kill more pirates. It's a bit greed, but whatever.
there. Sure.
Alright,
So
so
the best thing ever is
charge
getting
attack
Chris to
on
go
that
for the double oblique
Ghost
play.
Blade, the melee, the second punch.
I have closed out games with Butcher with that. They're amazing.
So buy on your
Oh, we've made him throw games by like just shouting at him and making him just make, double oblique, double oblique. He did it and obviously failed. It's the best.
That'd be fun to see Chris at the end of the game.
We also-
I fucking told you that I did not want to oblit.
You know the butterfingers I am. I don't want.
Yeah, Chris, but that's what we told you to do, and you did it. Yeah, but I didn't want to do it, basically.
Your Chris impression's awful.
No one can do
I'm
impressive.
just going to throw a bomb that way.
You guys need to start.
Direction is 3. So
Generally, with
distance is
commentating, I'd
6
agree with you,
sides,
Todd,
one
but they don't
tax.
care.
This one,
We
nothing.
are playing for sheep
That
stations
one.
here today.
Oh, it takes 1 to the. Yeah.
Yeah, the two New South Wales teams are 4-0. I believe we have Queensland Red at 3-1, and all other teams at 2-2.
Other way. There are only 2 teams that can't make it to the final at the moment.
Queensland Maroon,
I've got this jug
which
out.
are 0-4.
I'm gonna try not to forget it.
On what, sorry?
0-4.
No. Oh, yeah, they got none. So that's the one. Well, I can't remember the other team that can't make it. But yeah, it means look, everybody's in the running, and that's really good. Really good. That it's now round 5, and we got 2 teams automatically through, and then the other 2 teams are totally up for grabs this round.
Well, I've
is,
already read it.
super tight for everybody.
So many rounds do we have left after this one?
2. So it's a cut to the top 4. That's why this round doesn't matter for us.
Fair enough.
So because both of our teams are undefeated yesterday, it doesn't matter which of our teams loses right now, because no matter what, we're part of the top 4. So hence why I'm commentating and not playing.
This feels like a game I really need.
And let's face it, you're Frawley.
I needed a rest. I went undefeated yesterday. I did my job.
And you're up before 12. That's a fucking miracle.
Before 2. So yeah, we get a nice, easy, relaxed round. That's why they're all just doing the random pairings and the fuck around at the moment. And anybody else could be in. So it means that I can't even be sitting here and doing some research or planning because
There's no point.
well, there's really fucking no point because it could be anyone, which is good. It's good to see.
Stay out of your reach.
Shout out to Hados, by the way, for going undefeated.
Yeah, well done.
Just carving it up yesterday.
And I believe you went 4-0.
And Batesy as well, and 1 or 2 other players, actually. I think Ed did.
Yeah, Ed went 4-0.
Yeah.
Nips did not.
Look,
Alright.
Nips has done nothing but lamblast his own team this tournament. So, business as usual.
That's the question. Are you coming forward to at least...
Blah, 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 my team's shit. I got these counts, Like, you got Sheldon on your team. Yeah, but Sheldon's playing Old Witch. I'm like, what's wrong with Old Witch? He's also playing Strack Up too.
What's Butcher's threat? While
Shut up.
Under my feet? You can Energizer, you can't charge. You can walk forward 4, so you're effectively walking 6 and then
No,
forward
walking.
5.
I was talking to Sheldo about his game yesterday,
let's see, Crippling.
And I said, oh, which games did you lose? Because he went 2-2. And he'd never played Mac 2 Kitties before.
So 7, and then
It's a good list. I heard.
I like it.
Yeah. So I played that yesterday. Played Mac 2. It's had the six cats, so not full retard in cats because he's got Moloch and War Beasts and stuff. I think I killed all 6 cats eventually, but I killed probably close to
This might
20?
be the most ballsy Denegra feat I have ever done.
Like I said, Colin really likes throwing games.
I think it might be.
I don't know about giving me the microphone. It was more like
Guys, want to buy a magical
Stolen.
Devastator, please? Can I have the grenade to be, just inscribed with graffiti?
Super Magic Devastator gun.
killing
Maybe
17 or
make it a schoolgirl with its
18
own
cats
anime so that I
is
can blob all these
work.
fucking ghost
Yeah.
pirates.
That
And with
is-
Signar, it's not as bad for you because you generally have pretty accurate guns. and what
Yeah,
have you.
so it was curious. I was having a chat with
I don't
what's names escape me because I'm a dickhead. I think it's Henry.
Yeah,
I wanna say Henry. I'm gonna go with Henry.
I don't know where the fuck he wants to go, but he'll go
Wherever he-
somewhere. Yeah, wherever he fucking wants to go.
He wasn't casting deflection +2 defense because he just wanted to stack all of his fury just for resurrection.
+1 to go first.
That's pretty much what I do too.
And I'm of two minds about that because I figure getting them up to the def 17, def 19 on a hill
How willing
makes it
are
so
we
that
to
it's
be
actually genuinely difficult for me to hit.
middle of the
Even with
field
charges,
and
even with
missing
aiming hunters, but you can miss 9s and 10s, right? Like, really easily.
That's how I put it.
And he's like, yeah, but you'll just TK those front two and kill them, blah, blah. I'm like,
Do you?
yeah, but what you can kind of do is play to the
Taking
fact that
3
you're going to lose
damage,
1
right?
every turn.
Yep.
You go, all right, you TK'd that guy. Goodbye, brother. We love you, right? And I commit my whole
I don't see
army
it.
/ game plan in killing Steve, and then he just lets Steve die.
It
And
might
you're
not
like,
be that great a play.
Ah.
It might be some
That's orcs.
serious shoveling.
right? And yeah, look, it kind of sucks to lose a cat, but if I'm doing nothing else in my turn, he's pretty happy.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's a fine line for him, right?
Does your
I actually like the full retard cat list. So the
Yeah,
double
you like
max
full
cats-
retard in most lists, right? You like to
That's
go,
true.
you like to pick a list and
Can't combo
push it to
strike,
its extremes,
so you
which
can't
is
knock me down.
Yeah.
often good.
Can't headbutt, so you can't knock me down.
I mean, it's not like I played
There's no way to knock me
Bradigus.
down. There's just boosted blast damage from a mortar. And
Never, not even
directly
once.
hits-
Dude was such a
Like,
shit
no,
caster.
that butchers you, yeah?
I believe a certain large-headed friend took your Bradigus list overseas.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Ariane,
Permission to do
which
something
one of us is
possibly
Total
stupid,
Biscuit?
sir.
I'm guessing me.
It's very aggressive. I don't know if it's stupid or not. It's very aggressive.
Colin casually chatting with
Like, very
everyone else.
Okay, good.
Look,
Denny's gonna be there capping 0.
BM is pretty much how we roll.
That's gonna be there.
That's true. It's Sydney 101.
And probably a shitload of those are gonna be there.
If you're going to play War Machine, you've got to have bad manners.
That should be a Sydney crest.
Someone keep a counter on how many points. Someone keep a counter on how many fucking points.
Oh,
we
loud
get this
Chris
turn.
is Total Biscuit. Yes,
All right,
okay.
Jamie. It's go time. I don't know what Chris's shovel is that's gonna kill you, but it'll be interesting to watch.
All right, now to reveal the secret to the home audience. I have to make up a shovel now.
Yes. I need a bigger shovel.
I had to turn off my stream to loud Chris's
I think we're
microphone
gonna do
into
it
my
probably
ear
to
because
work.
holy shit, one Chris is
So,
loud,
Denny
two
is going
Chris's.
to-
Unacceptable.
The main problem with Chris is he gets picked up by his microphone, and Colin's microphone, and my microphone, and Frawley's microphone, and our microphones are a good 3 meters away from him.
And our ears.
Yeah.
Going to put.
He's a walking Doppler effect.
All right, let me just work
Speaking
out
of
what
nips,
I'm beating on, 'cause that's probably easier.
did you lose?
Joe.
Because we're talking about your team being shit. That's actually playing that shoulder.
Rifleman.
Boom. CJP?
Yep. Oh. Still Joe.
Gave up on playing shovel.
Go, Joe. And there's mortar. Interesting.
Yeah, the mortar's okay. I've got a plan for that mortar. It's fine.
Sure. I think that I know what the plan is.
See, Arian understands the way of the Sydney.
Alright, so we're going to.
Can I just say again that I'm really glad that no Ghost Canes left in Australia because I bought the last one.
Tactical.
Tactical. Because otherwise,
Can't lose to Ghost Cane if you've got the only
if
one.
I buy all the Ghost Canes.
We're going to Parasite.
Simon just won. He was playing Haley, but he was shoveling shit yesterday by deliberately playing Siege all day because he'd already resigned himself to the fact that his team was quote unquote potatoes. So go figure, Simon.
But isn't Siege actually really good in the Ghost Fleet?
No.
Explosive removes from play.
If not,
So?
you just move a little further.
I thought that was the whole plan for Siege too.
It's
Or
an
Siege.
upkeep. I mean, I don't know if you even played Ghostfleet yesterday, but Siege has an upkeep. Yeah, great. On a model, great. You can kill some stuff,
I just thought that was the whole tech behind it.
I guess. But I don't know. His list has like 7 shots in it.
Parasite, that one.
It's like 3 defenders or something done.
Got it. Crippling grasp, that
There's
one.
no other RFP in Sigma with the exception of Sloan spell, is there?
Sloan has Dust to Dust. There is a couple of mercs with Takedown,
How is
etc.
effectively-
I'll chuck and what have you.
Yeah, Hutchuck and
yeah, probably.
fuck, I forget. I used to have the list rattled off in my head.
We'll only
Constance
do
Blaze has
four for the three.
Sunburst, or at least she
And
used
that'd
to.
be good.
Who's that?
Are you sure? You want to buy extra attacks with your 0 focus?
Arian,
No.
you'd know. Who else has RFP and Sigma?
Oh my god. Colin rolled
Oh,
safe me.
Kane. Kane's
Colin just
speed.
roll safe me.
Oh, that's fair.
Waste focus if he's already buying attacks and rolls ready to deploy focus.
If I RFP that guy, can you take up?
Pause it, because I'm actually not sure.
Yeah, so it's just Kane's
destroyed,
feet,
So no, you're right.
and
Okay,
that's
sweet.
about
So
it.
if he becomes a ghost pirate,
It's a
we'll
very
go
short
field
list.
Arian, why are you not here today?
Oh, they got rid of it, did it?
Alright, so
There you go.
what are these idiots?
They're the guys
Get
who
wrecked,
normally
Kane.
become extra lives for the gun.
Well, killing them.
Yeah,
is
but
going
Tort, you
to
can't win
stop
games,
them
so-
using your gun anyway, so I'm probably going to end up killing them.
That's true.
Actually, no, the unit has half just to make
No, look, you're right. Siege
That
Siege
unit.
has some tech.
The main unit does, right? Yeah, yeah.
At the end of the
That's
day,
fine.
It's a bit like a
Siege
Band-Aid,
has so
but whatever.
little flexibility, and you're getting 0 feat value, right? Because of how the Ghost Fleet list runs, there's 2 models that you care about
So I'm
feeding.
going to end up shooting them both anyway.
Battle Engine.
So we'll
and
go with this disarray.
Yeah, it's true.
So,
With very little stealth mitigation.
12.
Well, you got Mage Sight.
These threes anyway.
Oh yeah, true.
so it does mean Denny has to play careful, but the flip side is so does Siege. Because if Siege is ever getting forward to cast Mage Sight, you better fucking win the game.
We just killed that one, and then we try and get a
And that sucks, Arian.
rocket. Yeah.
Yeah,
So we've
that's
got 10. to
Arian
that
said it
rocket.
right. Playing a bad caster for average
might
to
as
good
well
tech rarely results in a positive EV.
That guy?
Exactly.
I have no opinion either way on Siege being a Ghost Fleet drop.
Hits the rocket.
I was told that was the tech.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where
Yeah, that was one I just checked.
it's unfortunate
Got him.
because
Oh,
yeah,
no,
he's
no,
got
no.
these nifty little things, and you'd hope that that'd be enough to get him an edge to get on the table
And about to
more
become a ghost.
often. But I don't think it's
Yeah,
quite
that's
enough.
right.
And it's
But
one
what
of
if
those
we
things
wait
where you
That's
can't
fine.
just take Siege in your pairing just in case you play Ghost. Because if he's doing nothing against 95% of lists, that's a bad person to have in a double list format.
Deliver enough to
It
kill
is a team
that.
format though.
Team format means that it's so team
And
format
deliver enough
means you can
to
do
kill
it,
that.
right? It's the same way that for the last few years I played double downs. And I never take double downs to a normal tournament because it sucks.
No, it's basically a scare factor.
But what it did was it gave us a massive edge in the list matchup process because there are a bunch of cunts that were just like, no, I don't want to play that. That's annoying and dumb.
I'm not going to have enough ghost pirate
And
models.
I played double downs like once every tournament because I didn't need to. It was just there to fuck with them during the matchups. And that's fine because I can get away with it playing my other list, Halo 2,
Well, actually, no. You're
and
tough
then
to like.
riding out the
Fine.
fact that
If you don't mind, you can pause it. or
we're
put it-
dominating the matchup process using that.
Excuse me, guys.
It's pretty legit ploy.
Is there a bin around here?
We thought something was happening there. It's just Chris is disposing of his apple core.
Fool's gold is a good way of putting it, Aaron. I like your metaphors. Yeah. You got the
Here's my
kill?
boys.
Drew pulls it out. Drew pulls it out and kills the Sev. Harry with the throws.
Okay, let's do this unit of. I think I have to do the Blackbanes. All right, so they're going to get the charge run order, perhaps unsurprisingly. You are going to be charging that.
Rip and Pepper's Severus.
He's going to be charging. That guy. Yeah. Charge that guy there.
So it looks like New South
Is that-
Wales is.
Is that 1-1 just because I forfeited? Yeah, sweet. Okay.
I'm no longer involved. Assuming I survive the next turn.
Oh, of course you will. What's he?
He's the lead second.
Ah, is that special in any way?
No. I just wanted to mark him out so he stands out. Because there's no actual good leader model.
And our opinion doesn't help me, right?
No.
Doesn't matter, we're top 4.
Can't recur them, I guess.
Damn it!
This game's still going to be going at WinterCon, so
Look, I'm pretty
When you
keen
have your
because
extra post pirates.
any of these other teams can be part of it. Like, that's a good thing.
You're running those?
Yeah, these two are thinking about it. They're thinking about running. I think they're just going to run.
ACT's been carving it up, man. Huh? Well.
So,
Yeah.
Yep, he charged. He hits. That guy's a pirate.
And they could. They really could. As I said, Ed's on fire, Haydos is on fire. Southwell's shit, but, you know.
He ran. Sorry, he ran. This one's
you got a nice run against Whaley yesterday.
Did.
That's this guy.
He did a very early assassination on Whaley. It was good. Look, as you'd expect, Colin's pushing models forward and it's really boring to watch, and Chris has not even engaged the recliner plan because Butcher can't be on the flag. So he's slowly losing.
He's on fire.
Okay. Denegra is in the middle of the zone feeding and annihilating shit this turn, but
He's on fire.
look,
And this guy. We hit.
he's dead. So this one.
Yep.
Yes. Yep. And he was tough. So, yeah.
place.
Yeah, it's that guy.
There was a rules question there, creeping barrage. If you get placed into it, aka with a leap, I'm guessing it was a stalker or something,
All right.
you still enter it and you count as entering it and take the damage. Yeah, I know covering fire tech.
Fuck no.
Not enough cunts per minute, to be honest.
We need to get Tom Oliver.
Well, the problem is I got nothing to fucking riff off because they're not doing anything. Like, Colin's fucking finally feeding and killing some cunts, but like, generally speaking, Chris has just been like whittling away like 1d6 pirates a turn. Great. So tell them to be more interesting.
Matt is high enough.
But yeah, Colin did put Denny basically in the middle of the zone there, so you know, Chris could do some work. I'm just gonna go and have a closer look because
Second attack.
fuck this camera.
Hits.
Dice off 1.
3 to the 1. Alright, we've got this pirate unit, which is going to get a charge. This guy's going to get to charge, he's the only one. The other one's going to run to give gang. And this one's going to run directly towards.
Wait for me, guys!
Hey guys! Hey guys! First charge. He hits.
That really is the most baller Denny I've seen in a long time.
11.
So for those on the stream,
13,
the
15.
two cardboard jacks, Denny is the model in the middle of them.
Goes to 11 for gang, goes to 13 for crippling grass, goes
15 for Dark Control.
Sorry,
5.
crippling grass.
7 to the 2.
7 to 2.
And his
you
gunshot.
Yeah, Taut, is Denny in
Gunshot
range?
hits, and it's dice
Butcher?
off.
No.
So it's 1 more power. So dice off 4.
But only 2 dice.
4 to the 5.
I just want to walk over with a tape measure and start, you know, fucking with shit. It's pre-measure. Put down some proxy base.
Just put down a whole bunch of markers and clouds while you
Just
can.
so many.
How much has he got left? About half? Bit under?
That is correct. Per Sandin.
It's only the 1 unit of rifles. He's got a lot of heavies. They're obviously sitting in the zone, very fucking out in the wind at this point.
No, those both ran, I think. Yeah,
Double?
they both ran.
Yeah, they did. This
Yeah.
guy punched.
This guy punched, this guy punched. Yep.
Shows what I fucking know.
If you want to, we can mark them with little ghost tokens.
No.
That's what I've been using.
Yeah,
On
it's
the
single
ones that
rifles.
haven't
He's got a whole bunch of the artillery.
Has an attack.
Yeah, I know my guys' lists.
Yeah, that's fine.
I play against Chris all the time.
Has an attack, right? That guy.
Fucking ghost pirates.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's do this blue unit.
Yep.
They're going to get the charge done. Okay. He's gonna
Yeah, you
charge
can't do special attacks, unfortunately.
side of room like that. He's going to charge to ruin.
And yeah, Colin did say that this was a risky play, but he's generating a lot of value. So we'll see how it pans out.
He's going to charge into this one.
Yep.
He's going to charge.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And he's going to run.
Okay.
run and engage that. He'll charge that guy. Fuck it. And he'll charge that guy as well.
There are a whole bunch of heavy jacks there, yes.
All right, so first
But
one
I don't know
here.
how long they're going to be there.
We said he's dice off 5, right?
Because a whole bunch of models just charged.
7 to the 1. 7 to the 1.
7 to 1.
Second attack is at dice off 4.
He's got 5 life.
And yeah, all those green tokens in the center are either crippling grasp or parasite or defeat.
First charge here.
So
This one's
the,
broken and it's got
Ruin is gone.
21.
21. So dice off.
Well, it's 23, 21 because you're
So dice off 10. We'll do it 3 to the 1. Gunshot, dice off 9. Oh, sorry. Whatever. 1 point to the 6.
Oh my
Charge
god.
attack hits, dice off 10. Nothing. Gunshot hits, dice off 9. Nothing. Right.
The issue
three
is there's
dice
a lot of
off this one.
the jacks are speed 2, so it makes it quite difficult. Or
14,
one of them's speed
Do have
0.
Energizer.
So dice
Yeah.
off 5.
Whichever jack is crippling
Hits,
grasp is
dice
speed
off
0.
5. 4 to the 6.
That's legit.
Gunshot hits.
No, it's
dice
not.
off,
I mean, it can
yeah.
still charge to 3
Crippling
inches,
grasp and feet. Dice
and
off
it can
3,
still get
2 to
butcher
2.
push.
So
No,
dice
can't
off 4,
charge.
sorry, 1.
Huh?
And his feet.
Charge
Ah,
attack
of course.
hits,
Then his feet
dice
can't
off
charge.
5.
What was
So
that
Energizer.
percentage guy saying like 2 seconds ago?
Yeah.
Gunshot hits, dice off 4.
His movement's out.
7 to the 2.
7 to 2.
Charge
Colin's
attack
just doing his
hits
best to just
automatically,
dice
so
the
one
shit
more
out of
dice.
Chris here.
Does
Stationary
eight,
for the
your
win.
movement's out, right?
Yeah.
You still got roll.
Oh, okay. Well, then in that case.
But yeah, his movement options are
Dice
very
off five.
limited.
I mean, it's
9
not going to
more?
end well because I'm pretty sure 9
9
is exactly
hits.
enough.
Okay, sure.
So, yes.
Alrighty.
I might make that up.
This unit will get the charge/run. Yep. Charge all the way in. You can get there, but only if you go straight. So we'll go you all the way in. We'll go you all the way in.
Easy crits, easy
All the
life.
way in. We'll go.
What do you mean, Mat 5?
They are at dice off.
You know, it's a lazy.
Dice off 4. So 4 dice off 4, 28, and then
Lazy
4
crit.
dice off 3 is enough. So that should kill you.
Probably. That's an untouched marauder, but it is parasited under Denny's feet.
Yes.
If it was going to die, it probably was going to die.
Now is when.
Now is when.
Arian, just some math. What's the odds of a crit needing 11s to hit? I'm gonna go with less than 10%.
Alright. First charge. Hits. We're done for 4. 7 to the 5. Gun. Hits. Dice off 3. 7 to the 1. Charge attack. Hits. We're dice off 4. 9 to the 6. Gunshot. Hits. We're dice off 3. 3 to the 4. Charge attack. Hits. We're dice off 4. 6 to the 4 to the 5.
box, sorry.
Gunshot hits. We're dice off 3.
Actually, 2 boxes.
Another 8.
Alright. Ripperoonie Marauder. Nah, my phone's fucked.
Okay.
My phone is fucked.
Don't really have anything useful for you to do. Or
Yeah, but Arian, you're the one procrastinating, so.
it's within.
Got some fans to it. You got a fan.
I mean, also, you've got this one.
Yeah, that's true.
So push him back. 'Cause
There we go. So 11s to hit. That's actually not too bad. 22%.
4 to shoot 2 of them, or do
That's
it
2
all
shots.
2 of them. Does it matter?
I'd probably go for it.
Can't kill it with either one.
If
right?
that's the case, Chris is definitely going to go for it.
yes.
Nah, he hates. He
By the
hates
way, can
slingshot
I get
players.
a blast widget?
Really?
He's an attrition player.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Don't worry about it. I'll
Nah, Nick, we appreciate the kind words because Tort goes to a lot of fucking effort to put all this shit together. Like,
Yeah, the OTC has been an all-star effort this year.
Dice
It's
off.
Dylan Simmer has done a great job at organising,
Nothing.
and so has Tort with the streams.
no, you have to hit it again.
I have no, I don't, not anymore. Death Jill is just hit with
Dylan's
both
been a
of
one-man
those.
juggernaut,
So 2
actually.
points to the 1.
Fucking nailed it this year.
he's just done everything himself. Like, do you need any help? He's like, no, I just got it. Got a website,
You're
got
good. You have
players
just
packs,
your
got the venue. Venue has sick
one of
internet.
the fists. It's got its
Hashtag
right arm.
UTS.
It'll stand up, sacking its action, and move.
Do they have, like, the NBN here or not? They'd have to have non-fraud band, wouldn't they?
It's
I'd be
not-
fine.
It's not NBN, but it's on the university.
You can run to.
T2?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Universities have the fattest pipes in the country.
That's delicious.
It's the best.
There. Fine.
I have the NBN. I've got to say, it's amazing.
So,
what
Yeah,
did
but
we
you live
get?
in Newcastle.
can I get a blast widget?
You live in
Three
Sydney.
heavies?
You got
Yeah.
Your city stinks.
Can I get a blast widget?
Can I get a hell
You
yeah?
have great food, though.
Large base models.
Or you can
I
just
did
use
have
that.
to learn
Okay.
to like zone out Chris when I sleep. I mean, he lives half an hour away, so it's not too bad.
So the planned shovel involves my favorite spell, Butcher's card, Obliteration.
Oh yeah, double oblit. Let's do this.
He's
Now,
actually
I don't know
going
if I'm
for it.
arranged to double oblit you, and
We
to
got
be
the double
honest, there's a
oblit,
jack
guys.
right next to you, which is
Double oblit is on.
Double oblit.
I fucking called that earlier, by the way.
You know why? Because Oblit has like range 10 and shit. It's pretty funny actually.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Double oblit is on the fucking
I
table.
might actually push that guy like out of range in just the right spot to oblit him, and then.
I'm gonna go commentate this from over near the table.
So we got the 3 heavies and a cannon and 3 or 4 guys.
Do the stream a favor, Chris, and talk about what you're doing as you do it if you're going to assassinate it.
Okay, so there are a couple of ways we can do this. There is either we try and get both heavies onto Denegro at once, clearing all the garbage out of the way. To do this, these pirates have to die. This pirate can get blown up possibly by the mortar or a rocket or whatever. I've got a surprising amount of... But let's be honest, right? I have to go for the kill. I either put 2 heavies in fully fueled. Fully fueled, this one will have to shake. In fact, I will... So we're doing maintenance. The search triggers maintenance. Focus allocation. You haven't done anything on him. So he's got bulldoze. So I can actually use him to bulldoze and push my model into, like, just the perfect spot. From... Wait for this proxy gate shit. I just put a guy, so he's just outside of melee range, because I don't have half its range, right? Right? Make sure I oblit him, no one's engaged, and I get blast on Denegro. The fact that I got damage on Denegro through improbable means earlier in the game is really important right now.
How much damage did you get on?
Took 3.
3?
I never
It's a big chunk. So there you go. There's a few people on the stream that have had a few different long odds solves. So we'll see how active player does it.
Yeah. So basically it's either trying to apply 2 Juggernauts, you
It's
are...
pretty sweet feet though. Just saying.
I know.
The juiciest of feats.
So basically you kill 4 pirates to get
I
Juggernauts.
probably, in retrospect, could have just gone for one of the 2 spells. I probably had enough to get that right, but
I was gonna say.
then you would have got that whole unit.
Fuck the police.
Yeah. It's actually, putting the heavies out further seems to be important this one. Oh, it's no Camp Denny. That's why double
She
oblit
had
is
to
hot.
shake. She had to shake the knockdown.
Did you charge?
Alright.
Yeah. Alright.
I could have instead probably sat action and walked forward and had 1 camp right now.
So you
which
could have
probably
been,
would have better.
you could have been lazy and possibly.
But I needed all 3 to die. 100%. Like, if they didn't all die, I was going to be in so much trouble, but...
Yeah. Well, I've got time, so at least I've got that on the side.
Time is on Chris's side. Yes, it is.
So when we do Assassination,
So what's the play?
first question is it just the double oblit?
So I hope everybody understood the rambles that was Chris's plan to kill the Negro on no camp during her feat turn.
What's the defense of pirates? They're 13.
So take it he's moving the Devastator to Bulldozer backwards?
Well, he didn't actually decide which plan he's going for yet, unfortunately. But yeah, so one of them was a bulldoze, the other was clear the roof. Well, you got to clear the riffraff and get the jacks onto her. You got to, or you can double a
Judge
split and
question.
shoot. Yeah.
Can we get a judge, please?
I think you'd have to.
Okay, so best check, right? If I walk this Devastator and deliberately take a free strike from the Negro, do I end up in his back arc? Because I get shadow
when
bound.
she shadow binds him, is he shadow bound in my melee range or in the back?
Oh,
Well,
yeah!
So, are you sure? No, yeah, because I couldn't have made the attack if you're not.
Alright, so it's the instant before
You make the attack as they exit your melee range. Right, so I hit them. No, they haven't exited yet. It's as they try to exit. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to make the attack because they're not in your line of sight. So to make the attack, you must be in my line of sight.
Yeah. I'll put it this way. If that were the case, it'd be like the most random way of getting...
Out of the league.
The funny thing is, it's probably actually better anyway because
I've never had a situation where locking a jack in melee with Denegra was the thing I wanted to do.
well, I never had it.
So I should have charged that one.
Yeah,
That's what I should have done.
you probably possibly should.
Just to lock it with the dark bowl, then you shoot it anyway.
I guess you have to be in melee range.
So I give it 2 focus and just boost 2 punches, and I need to roll the 12. The problem is it's only def thingy.
Yeah.
I am gonna go get the book and do some reading.
It would be against Butcher, so its defense. It'd be
I'm back.
10, so I can hit it on a 4. So
I can pull up the rules for him anyway,
I have
so we can double check this.
on that thing, and then boost damage.
But I'm very confident.
So I can allocate this one safely. The question is, how do we get extras? Extra attacks on Denny. I think the mortar shooting you is also going to happen. The funny thing is, double. Then what else? I think I want to end it. Can I get that last piece? I just need it for the.
What do you want?
A blast marker.
I don't have one.
Okay.
I have no blast markers.
Alright, basically, I'll just end it, so I'll also shoot you with rockets and shit, because, yeah, getting Shadowbound actually seems like the great play. What it's worth, I'll shake this one as well. And shovel, let's go. So, there are viewers at home, I guess, watching this facade.
So the passage reads, when an engaged model advances out of an enemy's melee range or line of sight, the enemy model can make a free strike against it just before it leaves. And that's the critical timing.
So my speed
So there you go.
is effectively 2, it goes to 1. So I might not even be able to take a free strike.
No,
It's
you
like,
can't get out of my range.
oh shit, is that?
Froley's off to talk trash.
No, I think I can.
Yeah, you can walk away.
I think I just have to walk that way and push these guys 2 inches. And then
Trade you back in.
get out and go all
Alright, Froley has returned, everybody.
Yep.
Alright. Let's do this. So I'm gonna
Alright, so can you explain this horrid plan that Chris has concocted?
push these 2 guys.
There you go for it.
Can I explain what?
Bulldoze.
The horrid plan he has concocted.
Because you were that far away from it.
It basically boils down to
About a quarter inch, for argument's sake.
Yep.
And then you're
getting rid of the riffraff, seeing if we can get some attacks from the jacks on her, possibly, and then obliterating, I think, the jack, and then getting blast damage on her.
Go there.
Because Butcher is way out of range to obliterate her properly, because stealth is a rule.
Like, actually, there.
Yep, and then that guy goes back.
I believe Chris is also talking about shooting the shit out of his own jacks with rockets.
Yeah, so he's
Get
got
blast.
he's got rocket blast damage. He's got
Oh, okay, so maybe-
a mortar, I think, is still alive up back there.
And face.
So there's a bunch of blast damage, and she is armor 14 with OCAMP. So
Oh, sure.
I mean, he's got.
she's got
That seems bad.
13 health left, I believe.
So
He's already done 3 points.
3 points, yeah.
Oh.
So, but your defense 14, so I need a 10.
Yep.
She's
Nope. And boost the second one.
Uh-oh. Oh.
6, yeah. So she's got 13 left.
Oh, that's a hit.
Power 16.
Plus 2. No, power 14. Plus, straight dice.
Straight dice.
Whoa!
rings.
3 boxes left, that's game.
Might be.
I believe Denny's down to 3 boxes.
Denny getting fucked.
So, my defense on this guy is going to be 8 plus 2 plus 4, so it's 12.
Yep. I wasn't.
Well, 12 is still higher than the other ones, so.
No, that's fine. This is a green.
Yeah, it's quite a green. Alright, we'll do the mortar. It's going to aim. And it's going to shoot at my own Devastator. Oh, actually, let's see. So, my rat.
Here we go,
goes
the blast
from
damage.
3
Yeah, she's fucked.
It's 3 plays 12. Actually, it's still better to shoot Denny and then scatter because.
Chris doing all the superfluous math when he should just roll the fucking dice.
Because if you miss the Devastator, you don't get it.
Oh, these are the ghost spots, right?
Can the mortar see over that obstruction?
That's why I actually just checked.
So you probably can't draw a line from Denny anyway.
No, but I can see.
You can see it's Devastator, yeah.
Yeah, but I can move it, and it's on your feet, so it should be alright. Fuck it, let's just do Butcher, see if he does. So Butcher goes to that proxy.
Yep. Was that just 3 inches? Yep, okay.
That's why I'm ready to do.
And are you in
it's
8?
range on
It's 28, right?
Oh no! I double checked it, because I was like,
Nice.
We were hardcore shoveling this.
Get that blit in there. So you've only got 5 focus.
You don't need a complicated
You're not
rule area,
losing
and you just need to make it so that everything hits on 3+. Like, oh, what's
Who's
that other
currently
game?
Defense 12.
That sounds like a really good game. We should play that. It's called Guild Ball, right?
Direction 5 and 3.
I'm at Warhammer the Shore.
Oh, yeah.
Still Clipser, yeah.
You know
got
what?
it.
It's AoE 5 now.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Holy fuck.
Just miss a Devastator.
That is amazing.
Right, dice off 7.
Alright.
Oh, is it 15 base? That's in the back. Here we go.
And that's game.
Rip in pieces.
We won the round.
I am the best. I am the best.
By the way, guys, this list is fucked. Okay. Don't make me do that again. Actually, no. To be fair, it is actually.
So, first question should be, why was the Stalker where it was? And that was the mistake that effectively cost me the game. So the Stalker forgot to activate, and as a result, it was sitting in front of the Combi Slam, the Combi Smite that put the Stalker forward 6, killed Rengrave, knocked Denny down, and put 3 damage on it. In retrospect, I think I could have not gone anywhere near as far forward with the Negro. I could easily have not done that. I wanted to catch I wanted to catch Butcher for a start, and I wanted to push hard enough that if that turn went well, he had to kill me or else he was going to lose the game. And that was what we did. The only problem was he did kill me and we lost the game. So,
I think hiding behind this is
yeah, he did. He had more than I thought he would. I always overestimate how effective Denny's feat is going to be on the things that are near me. So,
As we've been pointing out repeatedly, the way you beat Ghost is you kill Denny, so just don't let anyone kill Denny and you'll fine. Like, arguable, he couldn't.
no, I mean, Haley doesn't have stealth, and if you've beat it on everything, then touch wood, they can't do explosives. Yeah, I got rockets. And I killed one of the rockets too. So, yeah, there's a fair bit of blast damage coming in. You're right, like it was the wrong place to be, it was the wrong play. In retrospect, I would not do it again. As I said to Jack, if I hadn't cast the second spell, I probably live. But again, if he hits those 10s with the Devastator, I die anyway. So if he hits those boosted attacks with the Jack, then I die anyway. So it was silly. I shouldn't have been where I was. As I said to him, I probably should have just walked forward, feeded so that I clipped Butcher, clipped all of the Jacks, put up 1 or 2 of the spells, and then been in a position where I didn't die.
Hashtag practice game?
Yeah. Correct. Yeah. So I mean, if that was a critical game, I would hope that I don't leave myself in a position to have one of the leaders get RFP'd by Ruin, and I would hope that I don't leave myself in a position where the Stalker gets slammed over Denny and over Rengrave.
How does Ruin RFP a ghost player?
Grievous, like Silence to Death.
Oh, spell,
Yeah.
sure. Okay.
Yeah. So I think if I play that much slower and less aggressively, then it's probably fine. As I said to Jack, I think it's a green. It's the right thing to be in my matchup. It's just I played it badly and lost. It happens.
It's where, well, it's also one of those things where you know the slow play is the best play, but you want to see how turbo greedy you can get.
Yeah, I wanted to see whether or not if I got... So I could have done it such that I took the 3 front Jacks and got the Devastator, the Marauder that was nearest me, and Ruin, and left the other Marauder. And I think that would have been the better play. I should have parasited the Devastator, Crippling Grasp the Marauder, come up far enough to feed on everything that could get to me, and then just kill those 3 and let him have a Marauder that just wandered around doing dick all for a turn.
It's a Marauder. It's not.
Yeah, correct.
It's not setting the world on
The
fire.
only problem is that turn he's going to get to RFP either rifles or leaders because I can't kill the Jacks without using pirates that are then going to get RFP.
So you want to make sure that you're not losing the rifleman. I mean, you can afford to lose some pirates.
Even then, you can lose in that matchup. You can lose the rifleman because you're not really shooting anything.
Sure.
And they're exactly the same as other pirates from the lane.
Sure.
So you just lose whichever ones get there. The problem is it feels bad clustering 5 dudes around a perfectly heavy base shape so that he can then Grievous, like then Silence Death 1 Jack, walk into it.
Get some value. But I mean, at the end of the day, you're losing half a unit of
pirates
reasonably cheap pirates.
I agree.
Right.
Yeah, so it was the correct play was not to die.
You'd make that trade if they were fucking Dawn Guard,
Yes.
right? You just would.
Correct play was don't die with Denny and you win the game.
Gavin would like to know from the stream what your other list was. And
I'm running Gorshade 2 with Infernal Machines, with double Soul Hunters, double Min Mechanic Thralls with Brute Thralls, and some Scrap Thralls, Death Jack, an Arc Node. I think that's about it.
Why do you like that list, and why did you put them together as a pairing?
I like that list because it threats forever. It has Occultation, which is different to what Denny has, so it gives you an out against things that can kill non-stealth infantry really, really well.
Different defensive tech.
Yeah, it is. It gives you a play into things like Sorsha. It gives you a play into things like Ocean. So it gives you another play. I also had it before I was playing Ghost Fleet, and it was the only other Crix list I found that I liked.
You've been really enjoying the changes to the
Gorshade 2 and Mechanic Thralls, yeah. Yeah, the Brute Thralls are really good. It's a good list. I'm not sure that it's a great pair with Ghost Fleet just because the things that fuck Ghost Fleet quite often also fuck it. But I don't have any other list in Crits that I like, so at the moment, that's my pair. Yeah. And it's a good list. It's fun.
Yeah. Which, let's be frank, is a lot of the reason a lot of us play our pairings. Is we're like, I like these casters.
I've got one list that now does a lot of crushing, and one list that I can play in any game where I want to play it.
In fact, legitimately, I think more than half our team picked 1 to 2 of our casters based on, I don't know, seems fine.
And Death Jack's a cool guy.
Death Jack is a great guy.
And Abyssal Gate's a really good spell. So Death Jack really has fun playing with it.
Yeah, look, you can play Denny with anything, I think is the long and the short of it.
You can't play, so I don't want to play Ghost Fleet into...
No, not Ghost Fleet, just the stream is saying that there's a couple of different lists there, and I think Denny's one of those casters you can really play.
Oh yeah,
everything.
Yeah, there is. So the only thing she doesn't really have is a threat extender.
Yeah,
that's the only real missing thing in her kit.
Yeah.
And she dies a little bit easier than some of the other casters, but she dies a lot harder than some of the other casters because she has stealth.
Yeah.
But she has so many good spells. She wants to spend all her focus, so she quite often dies.
It comes down to how turbo greedy do you want to be up there?
Yes.
And sometimes you
The
can
answer
catch
was very turbo greedy.
Well, sometimes
slightly too much.
Sometimes you can catch their whole army,
Yep.
and sometimes you can catch their whole army and die.
Yeah, and look, there was a decision to be made when he went for the walk out of my melee threat. I could have taken the free strike and locked him in place. In retrospect, probably should have, because him hitting me with the jack was far worse than him getting me with blast damage. I didn't because he had planned so much around me doing it that I was like, haha, I'm just not going to do it. And then I went, wait, no, that was a terrible decision. Oh well.
To answer your question, Josh, I need to make up for Chris's lack of beard. We're gonna have a beard portion in the
drink
team.
my Barocca.
Do you not have it yet?
I drank a little bit of it.
It's our performance-enhancing drugs.
It works so
Alright. Cheers, everybody. I'm just going to look up when the next round is.
Probably at least an hour.
So the next round will start at about 11:15, but we won't start streaming till after the pairings are done. So expect the stream to start at about 11:30.
I think that's going to be a little later as well.
Probably a little bit later. So a little bit after 11:30, we should have the next game starting.
I'll have to play a real game. Fuck.
All right. See you all then. Goodbye.